Do these pictures ring a bell? They are pixel representations of records of games. Now I can tell where they're from. The two on the left are from Perfect MM. The two in the middle are from Near Perfect MM. The two on the right are from Streak MM. Sorry for asking again, but what is a streak? Previously, it was a series of games with one of the possible outcomes being the dominant elements of said series. But this was a loose version. This time, let's use a stricter definition, where a streak is a series of consecutive identical events. This is a streak of 10 wins. This can be broken into one lose streak of size 1, one win streak of size 1, one lose streak of size 1, then one win streak of size 3, one lose streak of size 1, and finally one win streak of size 3, totaling 6 streaks. This alternating record can be broken into one win streak of size 1, one lose streak of size 1, one win streak of size 1, and one lose streak of size 1, and on, totaling 10 streaks. So yes, even a single win or a single loss is technically a streak, just a very unfortunately short one. Counting it this way ensures that every streak is at least one game long. This is crucial for what we want to do with the sizes of streaks. For example, given a record like below, we can process it as this table. Or this record can be processed like this. And just one more, this one can be processed like this. Notice how the averages, or in this case the arithmetic means, have been calculated, and the standard deviations as well, wherever possible. Now, back to our example pixels. When given an image, this yellow square is the first of the 300 games. This is game number 11, game number 21, and the last game, game number 300. Notice the red boxes marking some of the streaks in each image. The streaks from Streak MM seem to be longer. Well, these are the lengths. Instead of looking at records of 300 games separately and counting streak sizes by drawing boxes and filling up tables, let us first go big. 1 million games were generated for each matchmaking scheme, 3 million games in total. The streak sizes were measured so that the average and the variance could be computed, and the frequencies depending on the length were counted so that a histogram could be drawn. Sadly, it would not be wise to show a pixel image of 1 million games, but these are the results for Perfect MM. These are for Near Perfect MM. Finally, the results for Streak MM. But what if we want to see it together? All the results we have seen so far are half the picture, quite literally. So the metrics, the means and the standard deviations are also half the picture. What if we want the distributions to be not resembling a Poisson distribution, but rather something more normal? A simple fix. A win is a +1, a loss is a -1. So a win streak, 5 games long, is a +5. A lose streak, 10 games long, is a -10. The purpose of this conversion process would be to combine the two histograms back to back in a mirrored fashion, just like this. Here are the proper versions for Perfect MM, for Near Perfect MM, and for Streak MM. By the way, here are the results of 3,334 actual real players, which I call live data. We see that all the averages of streak sizes are approximately 0. Also, the standard deviations have changed from 1.41 to 2.45 for perfect mm and near perfect mm when mirrored. The same can be said for streak mm, as it has increased from around 3.4 to 4.8. The purpose of combining was to achieve some degree of normality of data. Despite the absence of values at the 0 mark, the distributions of streak lengths now look friendlier and more open for further analysis. Now we can perform f-tests with less guilt and hesitancy to determine if the given variances are about the same or not. According to these values, keeping in mind that they may vary depending on the random seeds used to generate the game results, we would have to reject the null hypothesis that the variance in the streak sizes from streak mm or live data is equal to that from perfect mm or near perfect mm. This is the resulting table, where the f-test statistics are all above 1, which may mean that the variances may not be equal. Happy grinding, more videos coming soon.